Most people think AI is going to replace factory workers and truck drivers first. The data says something completely different. According to Goldman Sachs, 300 million jobs will be affected by AI globally. But the jobs at the highest risk right now are white-collar. Lawyers, accountants, financial analysts, graphic designers. People who went to college to be safe. That's what this video is about. Stay with me, because this changes everything about how you need to think about money. In 2023, Goldman Sachs published a research report that shocked Wall Street. The headline: AI could automate tasks in 300 million full-time jobs globally. Not 300 million bad jobs, 300 million jobs total across every industry. McKinsey added, 60 to 70% of work activities could be automated by 2030. Not replaced entirely. Automated meaning the humans who do those tasks will either be fewer or paid less. The World Economic Forum says 85 million jobs will be displaced by 2027. They also say 97 million new jobs will be created. That sounds like good news. It is not. Because the 85 million jobs going away belong to people who exist right now. The 97 million new jobs require skills most of them don't have. That gap is the crisis. Here's the part that nobody is saying out loud. Physical labor is safer than brain work right now. A plumber is harder to automate than a paralegal. An electrician is harder to automate than a financial analyst. A nurse is harder to automate than a radiologist reading scans. This is not what we were told. For 50 years the message was, go to college, get a white-collar job and you'll be safe. That safety is evaporating. The Oxford University study, the most cited AI and jobs research in the world, found that 47% of U.S. jobs are at high risk of automation. They ranked every major occupation by probability of being replaced. Let me tell you what they found at the top. Telemarketers, 99% probability of automation. Already mostly gone. Tax preparers, 98%. Data entry clerks, 99%. Bookkeeping and accounting clerks, 98%. Loan officers, 98%. Receptionists, 96%. These are jobs that millions of Americans hold today. But here's what shocked the researchers. Legal jobs. Legal research assistants, 94% probability. Paralegals, 94% probability. Some types of document review lawyers, over 80%. GPT-4 passed the bar exam in the 90th percentile. A junior lawyer billing 8 hours to research case law can now be replaced by 3 minutes of AI. Here is what is safe. Physical dexterity, human judgment, emotional connection. Electricians, 0.7% probability of automation, almost zero. Plumbers, 0.6%. Construction managers, 1.8%. Athletic trainers, 0.7%. Mental health counselors, 0.3%. Registered nurses, 0.9%. Social workers, 0.3%. Elementary school teachers, 0.4%. Physical therapists, 0.35%. Here's the pattern. If your job requires you to be physically present, read a human's emotional state, or make judgment calls in unstructured environments, AI cannot replace you today. If your job involves analyzing documents, generating reports, sorting data, or following structured processes, you are at risk. Now here is the financial implication that nobody is connecting. Automation doesn't always eliminate jobs immediately. It usually cuts wages first. Companies hire fewer people for the same work. Or they hire the same number of people, but at much lower salaries. The people who remain compete harder for fewer positions. This is already happening in legal, accounting, and creative industries. Entry-level graphic designer positions dropped 40% in some markets since 2022. Entry-level coding jobs saw similar compression. Junior financial analyst roles are being replaced by AI tools that one senior analyst can supervise. This is the first wave. You're living in it right now. So what do you do? 4 moves, and they all have financial components. Move 1. Audit your job automation risk today. Go to willrobotstakemyjob.com. It uses the Oxford research. Type in your exact job title. Get your risk percentage. If you're above 50%, you need to be doing something in the next 18 months. Not because you'll lose your job tomorrow. Because when the displacement hits your industry, people who prepared will get the remaining jobs. People who didn't will compete in a shrinking market. Move 2. Build skills in the top 5% of your field, not the bottom 80%. AI automates the bottom 80% of tasks in any knowledge job. The top 20% strategic thinking, client relationships, creative direction, management is far harder to automate. A lawyer who uses AI to do legal research 10 times faster is more valuable than before. A lawyer who only does legal research is being replaced by AI. Same profession, completely different outcome. Invest in the skills that put you in the top 20%. Move 3. Add an income stream that AI cannot touch. Physical services, handyman, personal trainer, HVAC, plumbing, electrician work. Direct human connection services, coaching, therapy, mentorship, tutoring. Adjacent services, becoming the person who operates AI tools for businesses. Build the income stream now, while your primary job is still secure. Not after now. Move 4. Build a financial buffer specifically for transition. The people who get hurt worst in job disruptions are those with zero runway. 6 months of expenses saved means you can retrain without panic. Without that buffer, when disruption hits, you take the first job available, which is usually worse than the one you lost. Your financial goal right now isn't just retirement. It's transition capital, emergency capital specifically designed for the AI transition. Here's the final point. This is not doom. Every major technological disruption created more wealth in total than it destroyed. The Industrial Revolution, electricity, the internet. People who adapted thrived. People who waited struggled. The window to adapt is right now. In 5 years, the people saying they wish they had prepared will be the ones who watched this video and did nothing. Don't be that person. If you want to know the exact financial moves to build your transition buffer, how much you need, where to put it, and how fast you can build it, subscribe. I cover that in the next video. I'll see you there.